and welcome back to Gigi's Kitchen, and if you are new here then hello and welcome. My name's Alexis and today I want to show you how to make my yummy roasted tomato, red pepper and garlic hummus from scratch. As I just mentioned, today I want to show you how to make my roasted tomato, red pepper and garlic hummus from scratch. So many years ago when I started this blog, I always used to make hummus with tinned chickpeas, but in recent months I've been experimenting with dried chickpeas, and I've decided that I actually prefer making hummus completely from scratch. Making it with dried chickpeas gives a completely different texture and it makes it a bit more smooth and a bit more creamy as well. So I'm going to be making some of this for my lunch today, and while I was making it I thought I'd share the recipe with you. So here is my roasted tomato, red pepper and garlic hummus from scratch. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to preheat my oven to 200 degrees. My oven is now preheated, so what I'm going to do is I am going to roast my vegetables next. So here I have one tomato. Now in the original recipe I think this serves 4, or it makes a lot, so I basically halved the ingredients because it's just me eating it today. So I've only done 1 tomato, but in the original recipe it did state 2, but I'm going to use 1 because it's just me, as I said. And then I've got 1 red pepper which I have chopped the top and I've removed the core, and then I've just basically diced the flesh into big chunky pieces. They don't have to be small at all. You're going to blend this all at the end, so they can be as big or small as you like really. And then in the original recipe I also said 2 to 4 garlics cloves, but as it's just me again today I'm only going to use 2. And then I'm going to add some olive oil to this, so I'm just going to drizzle over olive oil all over the tomato and the red peppers as well. And then I'm going to add a bit of salt to this as well, and the salt will help to bring out the sweetness in these vegetables, and that's what makes this hummus really nice as well, is the sweetness in the red pepper and the tomato as well. So now what I'm going to do is just toss all of these vegetables in the oil, and I'm going to put these into the oven now for about 25 to 30 minutes, or until the tomato splits. So I have my dried chickpeas here, which I soaked in water overnight, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these into a small saucepan. Again, I think I've halved the amount of chickpeas, so I think this is 100 grams, but normally I would say 200 grams. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add water to these, and I'm going to put them onto a high heat and bring them to the boil. And then I'm going to let them simmer in the pan for probably about 20 to 25 minutes. Now on chickpea packets it says 10 minutes, but these chickpeas have been in my cupboard for a little while now, so the older they are the longer they'll need to boil, so it's always good to use up dried chickpeas as soon as you get them. Obviously I haven't done that, so I'm just going to boil them for slightly longer. So as you can see, my pan has come to the boil, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift the lid on this, and then I'm just going to leave the lid on slightly, and I'm just turn the heat down, and I'm now going to leave it to simmer, as I said, for probably about 20 minutes. So basically for the remaining cooking time of my tomatoes, pepper and garlic. My tomato and red pepper is cooked, my chickpeas have cooked, so I'm ready to start assembling the hummus now. I have my chickpeas here and I've drained them in the sink. Now I've seen in other videos people actually peeling the chickpeas before they put them into the food processor, and I have tried this and it does make the hummus much more smooth and creamy, but I really haven't got time today to go around peeling off the chickpeas, so I'm just going to show you how to do it on 1 or 2. So basically you just take off the skin like that, and you just keep doing that to all of the chickpeas. It is a very long process and it is quite time consuming, but it does make your hummus taste really nice. But I still don't mind it with the skin on, and plus I like skin, I think it's good for you. So what I'm going to do is just leave my skin on today because I really haven't got the time to peel them all. If I did, I probably would, to be honest with you. And now what I'm going to do is I'm also going to add in my roasted red pepper and tomato. So my tomato has split, which is a good sign. So what I'm going to do is put the tomato in, and then I'm going to add in the red pepper as well. And it all smells really nice. Makes it smell very sweet, I have to say, when you roast it like this. And again, I'm going to leave the skins on the vegetables as well. I'm a fan of skin on vegetables. I think it's the best bit of the vegetable, to be honest with you. I think that's where all the nutrients are. So I like to leave the skin on, if I don't throw it all about everywhere. Luckily it's only me eating this today, eh? And then, so I've got all of that in, and then I'm just going to peel the skins off the garlics as well. Definitely peel the skin off the garlic. I'm sure you can eat skin on garlic, but it probably won't taste that nice in this hummus. So I'm definitely going to take the skin off the garlic. I'm going to put that in. And now what I have is about 60 mils of olive oil. Now in the original recipe, I think I said 120. But as I mentioned earlier, as it's only me that's eating this, then I'm halving all the ingredients. The great thing about this hummus as well though is if you did want to make a big batch of it, you can freeze it as well. So it is freezable too. And then I'm going to add about 25 to 30 mils of water as well. And then I have some lemon juice here. So I've zested one lemon and then I've squeezed the juice of one lemon as well. So I've taken the skin off the lemon. And I'm just going to put the lemon skin and the juice into my food processor as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of tahini to this as well. And tahini also gives it a really smooth and creamy texture. So, and then I'm just going to add a little pinch of salt again as well, just to bring out the flavour of the tomatoes. And now I'm going to put my lid on my food processor, and I'm going to blend all of these ingredients together. So I have blended the hummus until it is smooth, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to transfer all of the hummus to a bowl, and then I'm going to serve this for my lunch. I think I'll have to freeze some of it as well because there is quite a lot here. But yes, I'm going to have a little bit of this for my lunch with some chips. And it smells delicious and I can't wait for lunch. It smells really good. So, that is my hummus done. So that's how you make my delicious roasted red pepper, tomato and garlic hummus from scratch. And that recipe I will link in the description box below for you. I'm off to enjoy this, as I said earlier, with some chips now. So for now, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to give me a big thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And please feel free to leave any comments below. And please don't forget to hit that subscribe button. See you all soon. Bye!